Hi, welcome to Educator.com and another lesson in Adobe Illustrator 6. And today we're going to talk about drawing. And drawing is the one I've been waiting for quite a while. So let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to talk about the pencil tool. And let's look in what's in the flyout section. So we have the pencil tool, smooth tool, and the path eraser tool. So the pencil actually works pretty similar to the pen tool. So if we go look at the pen tool real quick, we'll see that it's brutally the same, because really it shouldn't be named a pencil tool. It should be named like a freehand drawing tool or freehand line tool. So you look at it, they look pretty much the same. So here's the pencil that has a little bit more points in it because it's following my hand or your hand, and it's not as smooth as when you just draw 2 points and connect them. Okay, so now let's look at the let me do something a little bit irregular here, because I want to show you how you can smooth out the path. So just by going close with the pencil tool, it can smooth out the path that you've done. So now also, it will either add points or take away points, whatever it needs to do to smooth out. Now also you have the smooth tool, which I showed you earlier, and that does the same thing. So you see here, okay. Now also you have the path eraser tool, and it pretty much just cuts the path in half. So that's what happens there. Okay, so you just select and dice and slice with the path eraser tool. Okay, so now if I could just double click here and open up the pencil options, just has to be a little bit more cooperative. Okay, all right, almost there. Okay, now I have the pencil tool options. Here you see fidelity is at 2.5, and the higher the fidelity, the greater the distance between points. And the smoothest I have set as 0, because smoothest keeps it so it approximates the actual line that you're drawing. You know, if you put more smoothness, then it's going to make the line different. So I have keep selected, edit select the paths, and this is within 12 pixels for the selected paths. So something has to be within 12 pixels in order for the path to be selected. Okay, that's the pencil tool. Now let's move on to another tool that doesn't really have a good name, the Blob Brush. So here, I expected something more blobby, but this is what it does. And also it connects immediately. So the Blob Brush is kind of schizophrenic, because here you see it's created an object, it's created a shape, and it does this automatically. So you just keep drawing with the blob brush, and if it connects to another blob line, then it becomes a shape. Now even if you know the shape, I can still erase it, and it's not like the Pathfinder tool, so it's still one object unless I cut it right in half, and then it's 2 separate objects. Okay, so that's the blob brush using with the eraser tool. So also the eraser tool can erase the paths, the pencil tool line. So you can see here, just go through and just erase and pretty much just disconnecting like what's there. Okay, also with the blob brush, I can hold down the right bracket key and make it larger, and the left bracket key to make it smaller. Okay, so you have some variety in size. You can do that on the fly while you're drawing, as I just showed you. Okay, now let's look at the Blob Brush 2 option. Here, these are not selected, so I'm going to show you what happens when I do keep selected. And okay, so now when I draw, it stays selected, unlike before. Let me get this a little bit larger, and you see that they're selected. Now let me change the selection boundaries so you can see them a little bit. So go into layer options, change this color to yellow, click OK, and now you can see that the selection as it's being made. Okay, so now you see that's selected with another blob line, and this is selected with another one. Now let's go back into the brush 2 options. Now merge only with selection, and let me show you what happens there. So now it doesn't connect with any blob shape. See, it only connects with a blob shape that was already selected. So that's what merge with selected does. So I can keep going on and on and on, and it'll create another shape only with something that's already selected and leave the other blob shapes alone. Okay.